one moment, folks, as I make sure that audio and stuff sounds good. But we sounds good. Sounds hip and dandy. I like it when audio works and whatnot. Hi, everybody. Hello, Tauntaun. Hope you're doing well, friend. And to anybody watching now or later, whenever, y'all see a VOD or whatever, hi. Hope everyone's doing well on this lovely Wednesday evening. Hope everyone's doing well. I'm doing alright. I think I'm doing fine. What's happened since we last met? Well, last time we met, we beat Xenoblade. So, well, the main stuff anyway. Spoiler alert, next week we'll do a Future Connected here. But that's not till next week. So there you go. So, yeah. And then other than that, let's see, yesterday was basically, it was basically me having people over day. So that's fun. Well, evening really. So the day was cleaning house. The evening was having people over. And then other than that, hold on, I'm typing something. What was it? Sorry, I'm looking something up for later use. Hold on. There you go. Alright, sorry. That's for a bit. That's for in a bit. But yeah, so that I had people over yesterday. That was fun. And then the evening was basically me watching streams. I was watching like 2 streams yesterday. And it's basically one where it's basically people ranking all the silly songs in VeggieTales, and the other was good old Dark Scintilla getting partner. And him streaming up and letting all the gush out, like all the sappiness of getting partner. I will say, I don't know if Scintilla will watch this at some point in the future, but if Scintilla is watching this at some point in the future, hi. Good job on getting partner. I think a lot of us were rooting for you to get partner. It's great. Good job. You did it. He was very happy about getting it. That's for dang sure. So, yeah. That was good for him, but it was basically just me watching streams. I did do a little Discord VCing last night, but yeah, that's about it. And then today, there wasn't really a lot going on for me. I did start a new editing project. Yay, me working on videos on YouTube, amazing. But yeah, got a new video started. Hopefully it'll come out one day. But yeah. That's basically all of that going for me. So tonight's gonna be a bit of an interesting evening because well, it's another one of my quirky just chatting streams or variety night or whatever the heck you want to call it, where I like talk for most of it and then we do other things or do other things and talk, which I do anyway. Yeah, I'm quirky. But yeah, we're gonna be chilling. We're gonna be chilling with a neat little community-based activity. Or at the very least, me rambling and just seeing if I could come up with something with your chat interaction or whatever. Because that'd be me. That'd be me. But I'll talk more about that in a bit. I'm trying to think if there's anything in the news that I like looking at, that have happened lately. I don't think so. I don't think there's been like any kind of hip game related thing that I can think of that they've talked about, that anybody's talked about. So hi. Hello to all. Hope everyone's had a good day though. If anybody lurked and everybody haven't said anything yet that they want to. Hope you all have had a good day. Hope you've had a good Wednesday. It's a good middle of the week. We are actually we're less than like 10-ish days until January ends. Good grief, January has gone by rather quickly. But then again, I'm not up for that long during the day, so yeah, that be me. That be silly old me. I mean, I was also up and like, when did I go to bed last night? Like 2? No, almost 3 a.m. I'm a night owl. I know. But yeah, I felt like I was gonna say something after that, but then I forgot what I was going to say. What was I gonna say, me? Dang it, I never remember. I like it when I have a train of thought and then I lose it immediately. It's great. Oh yeah, I know I was gonna have my train of thought though. I'll talk about this again a bit later, but yeah, it's the middle of the week. We are only a couple of short days away until I partake in good old Mario Party tournament thing. That's gonna be fun. Gotta say, like, I guess when thinking about it, like, I'm definitely excited, for it. Like, it's gonna be like a very big thing. I know Dead has been working on it a little bit for like a couple of months, and I'm sure like with it coming up in like I'm hoping with it coming up in like a couple of days, he'll prepare it more. Yeah, but either way, Saturday and Sunday are gonna be busy, like good grief. So yeah. Expect long stream from me Saturday and Sunday more than likely. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. Of course, I don't know. Of course, depending on the scenario on Sunday, I don't know how long it would be or what I would do. But yeah, we shall find out. We shall findeth outeth on what happens because I don't think I've ever really competed in like a gaming tournament like this in like game capacity. I've seen like I know like official game tournaments exist, and I've seen like more casual streamer tournament things happen. Like I know there are people in Fortnite that have a furry tournament thing that happens every so often. But I've never done anything like that, so I think it's gonna be pretty cool. It's gonna be pretty cool to figure that out, And I'm gonna go ahead and put on the background music for a little bit. There you go. I was gonna do it later, but I might as well talk a little bit. Get the preliminaries up. I can talk for as long as I want until I'm ready to talk about the thing, like the topic of today. So, yeah, my stream, it's great. But yeah, definitely, like, trying to, like, I definitely want to, like, maybe, like, do a little bit more practicing with, Mario Party Jamboree at some point. Like, maybe for me, I want to try to get, like, one more game in. Not on stream, that's, no. But maybe, like, on my off time, I'll try to get one more game in with whatever before, the tournament. Because, like, how many games have I played this month? I think I've played 4 games this month in preparation for this. Sounds about right. So yeah, it's gonna be a very interesting thing to have happen. And it's also gonna be interesting playing with like different people that I'm not used to playing with, really. So that's gonna be a very interesting thing to figure out. So yeah, but for the record, that'll be happening Saturday and Sunday. I think the Saturday one's at like 12:30 my time, so gonna be a long day, that's for sure. Not quite 12 hours, but still a long time. So yeah, should be fun, should be fine, should be dandy. I will be documenting my experience with it, so that's gonna be fun. But yeah, anything else I want to talk about? What do I want to talk about? I mean, most of the things I want to talk about are gonna be talked about in the featured presentation that I will be doing. God, I have my Ballista plush just sitting here. But yeah, I got really nothing, really. So, hold on. Let's make this more official, okay? Let's make this more hip and cool for myself, because why the heck not? Pause that. Alright, enough with the dilly-dallying. Let me debate with myself, because debating with myself is fun. Alright, cool. Probably not gonna record this VOD, because I never really record, like, the just chatting streams, because why would I? But yeah, without further ado, let me go over here because it's fancier this way. Hey, Tom. All right, it is time. Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and everybody in between. Welcome to Husk Picks a Game. It's the one show on the internet where I don't know what I'm gonna be playing next. So I'm going to talk the entire time, more or less, about me playing games in the future. Because y'all should know, for a while, I have not picked a second game to play alongside Xenoblade after Sonic X Shadow Generations was a thing. So, yeah, that is what we are going to be doing here tonight. We are going to be going through my game library. This extensive game library right here. And also the Nintendo eShop, because who knows, maybe y'all can convince me to buy something. And we're gonna be kind of planning out games to play for the first bit of 2025. That's not Xenoblade Future Connected or Mario Party. And other random side things I want to do. So, yeah, that's what we're gonna be doing. Let's go! Manifesting a certain game for us to play. Basically. By the way, this song's great. I had this song in mind whenever I was thinking of this idea of, like, this introduction to, you know, whatever. But yeah, we could go back to the LEGO Racers music now, because that's what I'm about, you know. Alright, there you go. Alright, so, as you can see here, I have a list of games that I have in my collection. Many I have played, many I have not. So basically, I'm gonna ramble about each and every one of them. More or less. Maybe like ramble on like the ones that I like have an eye for at some point in the future. So, yeah, that's basically tonight's topic. We're gonna talk about games. So yeah, I've played a handful of games, and I still have a handful of games I haven't played. So yeah, basically, I'm gonna talk about them, get your input on it, potentially, and then we can probably figure out some games to play for the foreseeable future, and like maybe like plan out stuff a little bit for like the first half of the year. And I'll talk more about that a little later. But let's start off by talking about like my thoughts and feelings on A Hat in Time right here. Let's start with A Hat in Time. So, Hat in Time. It's a 3D indie platformer, because you know me, I like 3D platformers. And A Hat in Time is a pretty famous one. It's like a very hyped up one, and a lot of people like it. I got this game on Black Friday of 2019 at GameStop in Georgia, I think. Yeah. I got this alongside Link's Awakening Remake and Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. You may as well delete Pac-Man 99 off your software since it's not available anymore. I know, but I like having it there. Just cause, for memory purposes. But yeah, so A Hat in Time, right? So this has been on like my radar of games to play for like a little bit. And like, it looks fun, it looks dandy. I kinda know like some of the spoilers of it, so it's not gonna be like a completely blind play to it by no stretch of the imagination. But like, I do like find interest in it. I do think it's a neat little game. You play as Hat Girl, and you like go around and you know, it's a collectathon. Like, why wouldn't it be a collectathon? And then I think you have like what, badges or hats? I don't really remember, that give you like abilities and whatnot. And there's a lot of quirky characters, including birds that say peck a lot, and birds that don't like it when you say peck because it's apparently a swear in that game. Or to them anyway. But yeah, I always found it pretty interesting. Like, it seemed for it to be pretty interesting. I think I would have to get the because my copy of the game when I tried putting the code in and didn't for like the DLC because the thing came with a DLC like code or whatever, like it didn't work. Then again, I did buy it used, so that's probably why. But that was odd. So I had to like buy the DLC potentially to enjoy the game. Why that's what one does. But yeah. Hand time is pretty neat. Death Wish, though, that's a whole different can of worms. Well, yeah. I mean, I'm gonna do it all if I do hand time. So, yeah, that's hand time for me. Like, I do want to play it. It's just that, I don't know, I just haven't found, like, a good room for it. But I do want to play it at some point. So that's, like, contender number 1. Contender number 2 would be more of, like, a replay / properly complete kind of game for me, like how Resident Evil 4 was back last year, which is basically a replay, but also just a proper completion of it. Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 1 and 2. I adore Bloodstained Curse of the Moon. Like, this one is such a really good Castlevania, like Castlevania-inspired game. Like, I just think it's neat. Like, I went through, like, all the routes with this game. I've played this game multiple times in the past. And then there's Bloodstained Curse of the Moon 2, which I have played, like, a route or two of, I think, but I never did everything with it. But I would play these two games back to back. Do one and then do two. Because they're short, really. But yeah, I would like to play, like, these two. Like, again, and then properly beat 2. 2 has a cute dog that rides a tank. It's great. Has a mech, really. I thought this channel was PG-13. This is a rated T game. You'll find. I think it's rated. What rating is this? I forget, Gore. I think it's like rated T or something. But yeah. Yeah, but for the record, the channel is PG-13. The games I may play may not be. Like Resident Evil 4, so... yeah. And for the record, I just added the PG-13 title, like, tag to my, Twitch stream. Just so people know what it kinda is. Like, what my what my thing is, because... yeah. Like, I'm PG-13, but, like, I'm not necessarily... but, like, I'm, like, clean. I'm a clean dog. I'm fine. But, like, any amount of content may not be family-friendly PG-13. So, yeah, that's just a thing to keep in mind. Hey, Renita. Welcome to the stream. But, yeah, either way, like, Bloodstained, Curse of the Moon 1 and 2, like, I definitely want to play again. Like, especially the first one. I had a good time with the first one. Alright. But yeah, this is basically just for replay purposes and then proper completion for these two. That's just me. And then we have Capital Treasure Tracker, which I don't really want to do until after Super Mario 3D World, whenever that comes into play. I'm a clean dog, can be used in so many different ways. Yeah, I can imagine. Gosh. Alright, but yeah. So yeah, I'd want to hold off on Captain Toad until after Mario 3D World because I think that just makes sense. It is a cute looking game though, like I do think it'd be a fun chill game to play, but like, want to play where it came from first, which we'll talk about later. Crash 4, that's after Crash 3. Crash 3 is next on my Crash Bandicoot list. Well, one, I would want to play Crash 3 not 3 years after I played the second one, so yeah. And like Crash 3 like is considered to be like the best one to some people. Some people like Crash 2 more. I think I can see a lot more liking for Crash 3 personally, even if the Insane Trilogy version kind of ruins a few things about it to some people. But yeah, Crash Bandicoot 3 would be next. It'd basically be again the whole me playing it again, but also like getting all the gems this time. But on top of that, there's the time trial relics, which are actually required to get all the gems this time around. So yeah, this would have a lot more meat in its bones compared to Crash Bandicoot 2, which I think I only beat Crash Bandicoot 2 in like 3 streams. I think. This one will probably take like 4 maybe. 4 or 5, depending on how the time trials go. Because I think for this game, you need gold relics in order to get, like, the secret final gem. So, yeah, that's just something to look into. And then after that, like, I do kind of want to go in, like, order-ish. Because after this, it's, like, technically CTR Nitro Fjord. Because, I mean, that was a release order. And this one has a story mode with its own things to collect, which I don't think I got everything in. I could be wrong. But maybe I did, actually. I don't know. But it'd just be a good replay value. You have good games? Well, thank you. I appreciate it. But yeah, like, it'd be 3, then Nitro Fjord, then 4, basically. And I'll briefly talk about 4. Oh boy, 4 is gonna be a adventure whenever I get to do that. Because 100%ing this game... Yeah. So yeah... 4 is gonna be, like, a doozy whenever I get to that. So I kinda wanna, like, have a gap of Crash Team Racing before doing 4. I think what I would do with 4 is basically how I would treat any other Crash Bandicoot game. Play through the game normally, have a great time with it, and then go back and properly, like, break all the crates. I would try my best to break all the crates, like, first try if I could. But, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on in Crash Bandicoot 4, and it's very infamous for 100% completion. So, and people wonder why I don't like the Crash games. The backtracking and completing everything is a straight-up chore. It is. Like, again, like, here's my thought on Crash Bandicoot, okay? Playing them normally, like, just playing them normally, getting the standard ending, whatnot, like, that's fine. It's a good time. I like it. It's when you have to 100% it, that's where it could get a little sloggy. So, yeah, so that's what I would basically do with 4. Like, just play through the game normally, have a good time, chill, be fine, be neat, be dandy. And then to get the true ending, and I'll have to beat everything. But yeah. But yeah, I can't wait for Crash Bandicoot 3 whenever I get to do it. I hope I get to do it, like, not in 3 years' time. But yeah, that's my thoughts on Crash Bandicoot 2. I have Devil May Cry 3, which in the past, on my own time, I did play a very small portion of it, but then I was dumb, so I gave up. So, I'm not, like, as enthusiastic with playing Devil May Cry 3, because, like, I think Devil May Cry 3 is, like, a really solid game from what I've heard. I think, like, it's really solid. But it's, like, also the only Devil May Cry... Oh, that's lag. But that's only the only Devil May Cry game I have. I mean, to be fair, this is the first canonically, so it's not bad, but... Yeah, I don't know. Like, I'm not as, like, up for playing Devil May Cry 3 right now as I am with, like, maybe, like Hat in Time, or Bloodstained, or Crash. So yeah, I think I might hold off on this for a while. But yeah, we'll see when I do it. A game I am kind of interested in at some point is Dust and Elysian Tale. A game that, again, I kind of know spoilers for, but, yeah, this is a Metroidvania, and it's pretty cool looking. Like, the art style is just immaculate. The story, from what I've heard, is, like, really solid. And I think it'd be kind of a fun little adventure kind of game to get myself into. Also, the design of Dust is just pretty cool. Just saying. So yeah, that'd be my thought on Dust. Like, it's like a hack and slash kind of thing. We have Clubhouse games at home. Clubhouse games at home. Yeah, I have the guest pass. Do you like Dragon Ball Fighters? I do when I've played it in the past. I don't play it nowadays because honestly, fighting games aren't really, like, it's not a genre I really play on my own time often. Fighters is a good fighter. I just don't have, like, the thoughts of playing it, or like most other fighters. Dust would be pretty fun to see. Watch my boyfriend play it a few years back, and it was really nice. Yeah, like, I think Dust would be a neat little playthrough to do. It'd probably be, like, kind of short, but, like, I definitely wouldn't mind doing it. Like, this is, like I got no, wait, when did I get Dust? I don't remember when I got Dust. I know I got Freedom Planet and another game down here, together. I don't remember if Dust was in that hall as well. I don't remember, but yeah. But yeah, I definitely would like to play Dust at some point. Whenever I play a different fighting game, I always think I could just play Smash instead, yeah. Even Smash, I just kind of don't really play that often. Alright, but yeah, Dust definitely would like to, that's definitely like a game I like to have priority over at some point. Now we have a couple RPGs, and I'm just gonna state for the record, I'm not gonna do these anytime soon. Especially if I'm planning on doing Xenoblade 2 this year. Final Fantasy IX I've played, like, both of these games I've played a little bit on my own time in the past, but like most RPGs never finish. 9, I think maybe at this point I'm probably less inclined to, like, play 9 anytime soon. I think I'd be more inclined to play Three Houses first over 9. Because, like, well, 8, I like, I want to get into Fire Emblem more. So, yeah. Three Houses is a beefy game. I'm not surprised you're leaving it for now, but oh, the story is good. Yeah, I definitely want to get my hand into Fire Emblem more. Like, I'll talk about Fire Emblem a little bit later. I'll talk about the GBA game. Like, when we get into the collections, I'll go into the collections and show off some games I have in mind. But yeah, like Three Houses, I would play over 9. I think at this point. But again, I probably wouldn't play Three Houses for like a long while, because of potential other RPG obligations, mainly Xenoblade 2. Like, I think at this point, like, here's my plan with Xenoblade, okay? So, I'm gonna play Future Connected, like, soon. That'll start next week. And then after I'm done with Future Connected, then I'm gonna take a break from, like, any kind of big RPG kind of thing. And, like, play, like, a bunch of, like, smaller games, or, like, games not as long. Because Xenoblade, like, the main game of Xenoblade 1 took, like, 17 streams. And I probably would have gotten through it quicker if I, didn't, like, if I did the weekly thing from the start, but I didn't. I just took my time with when I wanted to play it. Until I did it weekly, in, like, November. But yeah, take a break from Xenoblade for a little bit, and then at some point, I'm telling myself, at the latest fall of this year, then do Xenoblade 2. That is my thought. So, yeah, I definitely want to go through some Xenoblade games this year. Like, again, Fire Emblem Three Houses would probably have to wait longer. Unless I want to do 2 RPGs side by side, which that would be a chore. But yeah. Definitely want to play Three Houses and give that another fair shake again. And then other than that, let's go into the Game Boy Switch Online. And kind of look at some games in here. There's probably not a whole lot to play in here for, like, big streams. What do we have? We have the collection of Mega Man Game Boy games here. Which I could consider doing one day. Like, whenever I get into, like, a Mega Man kick one day, like, I could play all these back to back. In a way. But other than that, like, yeah, definitely not making this, like, a first Mega Man experience, really. I have the Mega Man X collection, which I'll talk about. So that would be something I play first, but not these. Definitely not. Hey, Hedgehog. But yeah, there is Legend of Zelda Oracle of Ages and Seasons, which is definitely not on my Zelda priority list. Like, for the record, my next Zelda game I want to play is Majora's Max. I've said this in the past. And then after that, I want to play Skyward Sword. So, yeah, these two are not in the forefront of my mind for now. I'm kind of holding off until maybe they could remake these games. That way I could experience the remake version like I did with Link's Awakening. But, you know, who knows. But yeah. Then we have Metroid 2, which I think that would just be part of a Metroid marathon if I want to do that. Like, a lot of these games would be more like marathon worthy. Like, Kirby would be more of a marathon kind of thing. Like, play a bunch of Kirby games back to back. I've technically beaten Dreamland on stream already, so that's kind of weird to play that again, but... Because Dreamland 2 I've never played, Toad and Tumble I never played, so that'd be kind of like a bit of a marathon kind of thing. Pokemon trading card game, I haven't played. That could be an interesting round, like do a playthrough of Pokemon trading card game to, well, A, play the trading card game properly in some way, and B, like, you know, be a very oddball kind of game, but also kind of get like a, what do you call it, like a card game kick out of it, so, we'll see. Donkey Kong Land 3, I'm not really as inclined to play. Like, if I'm gonna play Donkey Kong Country, I'm gonna play the SNES version and not these. Maybe I'll touch these for, like, appreciation purposes, but other than that, nah. It feels so weird not seeing Pokemon in the list. That's one of the main games that associate the Game Boy. Yeah, I am finding it odd. Like, after all this time, both Pokemon games and Smash Bros. 64 are not on NSO yet. I don't know why. I just find that very, very weird. But yeah, Donkey Kong Land, no, I'm gonna play the SNES version. I'll talk about that later. And then we have some Super Mario. I've played Super Mario Land on my own time. I have not played Mario Land 2. I have not played Wario Land 3. Like, for me, and also I'm surprised the other two Wario Lands aren't on here yet. That's weird. But yeah, with me, like, I feel like a lot of these games are really feel more appropriate for, like, playing multiple games in a stream, kind of more like a round robin, or maybe not round robin, like a variety night type of thing, just like playing through most of these. I feel like Kirby would be like, I play in like a day. That's like it. I think most of these I can beat in like a day. I beat Mario Land in like 45 minutes, I believe, when I played it. Yeah, 46 minutes, so... Yeah, it's just a... Yeah, this is a very weird collection of games to, like, go through, so... Yeah, less inclined on, like, that. But then we got Game Boy Advance. Also, hi, Seabus. Finally, are you gonna play Smash Bros. In Twitch? Yeah. Another time, but not now. But yeah, let's go to Game Boy Advance next, since that's next on the list. Okay. So Game Boy Advance, there's the Starfy games, which I don't know what I would do because I can't read Japanese at all. So that'd be something. But let's see. We got the Super Mario Advance games, which I think for like these I probably like for like Mario World and Yoshi's Island I'd rather maybe play. Like I think for any of these I think I'd rather play the SNES versions. Really, even it like to be fair, Super Mario Bros. 3, I've beaten Super Mario Bros. 3 NES like in the past on my own time, but like not the SNES version. But this version does have more content, so I could be more inclined to play this version of Super Mario Bros. 3 over the SNES one if I were to play that on stream. And again, these would be kind of like a play these back to back kind of deal. Mario World, I kind of have been thinking I want to play Mario World because I've never really played much of it in the past, so Mario World might not be a bad idea to do one day. I'm kind of thinking. So, yeah. Oh yeah, the best Mario Kart game. Yeah, Mario Kart Super Circuit, I've played that a lot on my own time. How many hours do I have on this? 19 hours and almost just about 20 hours. Okay. Alright. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga is a short RPG. If I really want to, like, get, okay, I'm going to kind of talk about these two at once because they're kind of similar in a way. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga and Fire Emblem. These are, like, two RPGs that have a Game Boy title. That's, like, quote-unquote the first game in the series. Fire Emblem is not, but, you know, the first one in America. And, like, I want to play these and then play, like, like, after I beat Fire Emblem here, I would play Fire Emblem Three Houses, for example. Or, like, after I play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga here, then I would finally get Brothership. That would kind of be, like, the thought of that. And, like, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga is a short RPG. I've never really touched it. So I could definitely play this. And it won't take that long. I know I have some like, Mario & Luigi fans lurking around somewhere, or, like, not here at the moment. That definitely would want to see me play Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, or, like, Brothership in that case. So, that'd be kind of cool. Now, the thing with Fire Emblem is I have started Fire Emblem before, like, a long while ago. I was kind of playing this along, like, while a friend was watching. And we got almost to the end of Lynn's chapter. Like, I have, what, 6 hours in this at the moment? But probably due to time, we haven't gone back to it, and it's been long enough that maybe not. Like, at this point, I would probably, like, reset and play, like, on stream in some way. Because, like, I want to get into Fire Emblem more. Like, after seeing, like, people play, like, Radiant Dawn and doing stuff, I want to do that. Like, honestly speaking, I do want, like, this is kind of going to another topic, but, like, I do want to have, like, a kind of, like, cool co-com environment kind of thing. And, like, Fire Emblem would be a decent one to do it with. Like, you know, get some friends, voice some characters, do all the cool Fire Emblem shenanigan things. Like, that'd be kind of cool. That'd be kind of neat to do. Not gonna hold my breath that it could happen, but, like, I want to experience Fire Emblem with, like, Fire Emblem people. Because, yeah, that's just kind of me thing. So that would be kind of cool to do. And then after that, play Three Houses. Hedgehog, I don't even think you play Fire Emblem. But yeah, but yeah, I do want to play Fire Emblem one day. Like, again, like, start over and, like, try again with it. I kind of probably would, like, lose or reuse the bits that I made while playing this initially. We'll see. But, yeah, I would not mind giving this another go one day. But yeah, I definitely want to ask some Fire Emblem friends if, like, they would be down for doing something like this in the future. Because he would like to play it. Alright, other than that, Kirby and the Amazing Mirror. This would be a fun game to play, but I think it's probably better played with people and not by yourself. So I would want to try to get, like, people to play this. It'd be kind of difficult, because Switch Online is definitely not the best for online. But yeah, I would want to play Kirby and the Amazing Mirror with some friends, if applicable. Metroid Zero Mission and Fusion would probably be, like, a similar thing. Like, if I were doing a Metroid marathon, just play these back to back. But that's, like, if I do have Metroid. Like, it'd be kind of neat to get into Metroid one day. I don't know if I'm gonna do it anytime soon. It's not really, like, a priority series for me. But I think it wouldn't be too bad. Kurokurin. I think it'd be kind of, like, I played, like, 2 minutes of it. That'd just be, like, a little light something. Pokemon Mystery Dungeon would be kind of fun to, like, get into Pokemon Mystery Dungeon a little bit. Though I could probably just play the remake instead, but, I mean, I have this here. If I don't get the remake anytime soon, then, yeah, I could play this. And then Golden Sun would be kind of neat to do. Some Golden Sun action. Maybe, like, play these back to back. I don't know how long they are, and I don't think they're, like, a huge priority on my RPG game list, but I don't know, these would be kind of fun to do. But yeah, that's kind of about it for what we have at the moment with, that. Alright, but yeah, guess I should ask before I'm moving on. Are there any games that have, like, piqued y'all's minds a little bit, just out of curiosity? Yeah. Like, I kind of want to get some viewer feedback a little bit. Because, like, you know, we're a collective. We can, like, pick a game together in a way, and y'all can basically give me your voice and give you your opinion on it ahead of time. That's definitely like on my radar of things to do. Neri did say dust early, like did bring up a bit of dust earlier, so like Hand Time and Dust would probably be like a couple of good games to like get the ball running. Either Dust or Superstar Saga for me. Okay, Superstar Saga is another one, which probably would be a good palate cleanser if I wanted to do another RPG anytime soon. But yeah, so that's what we kind of have so far. I think would be neat also to do 4 Swords, but then again, NSO Online could be, you know, funky. Yeah, definitely. That'd be one that I would have to coordinate more. That and Amazing Mirror, really. But yeah. And I think probably at the end of all of this chicanery, at least with this specific segment of looking through my game library, I might do a poll in the chat just to see what y'all think. And then kind of based on what y'all think, we'll probably figure that out. But yeah. So I'm just gonna say for now, Hat, Dust, and Superstar Saga for now. Alright, and then other than that, let's move on to the next part of the list. We have Mario & Rabbids Kingdom Battle. I've had this game for a while. And like, it'd be good, like another Mario RPG that I could get into, and like maybe it'd be like a decent introduction to like strategy RPGs or tactic RPGs. I don't know what you call it. But yeah, like I think this would be fun. I know a lot of people like this. I know a lot of people really like the sequel, mainly Bowser, probably. But yeah, I think this would be kind of fun, be kind of cute, be very different kind of tactic strategy RPG kind of thing. Like Three Houses is definitely like Fire Emblem is definitely different than this, so it'd be kind of a different one, but I wouldn't mind playing it at some point. Now this is like the Mega Man games I would want to play on stream first because, well, I have them. Miitopia, I have the demo for Miitopia. I don't have the actual game. But Mega Man X and Mega Man X Legacy Collection, Mega Man X Legacy Collections 1 and 2 I played a little bit of X1 in the past, but never beat. So if I do the X collections, I would just like go through all gate games straight. Yeah. Whenever I see Kirby in the Forgotten Land, it always reminds me that I need to finish it after not touching it for years. You should. It's a very good game. Play. Yeah, hey y'all, if y'all haven't played Kirby in the Forgotten Land, play Kirby in the Forgotten Land. It's very good. But yeah. Like Mega Man X would basically me being like, I'll just play through all X8 games. English is my first language, don't you know? Sure, I would play X1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So I would play all of them. Which would be a neat little marathon of things to do. So, yeah. Like, I want to get into Mega Man more, because I do have Mega Man friends out there. But, yeah. This would definitely be, like, an interesting one to do one day. Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate. I've played on my own time in the past, but I got stuck at the tutorial missions. So that's fun. Both game icons look so good together. Oh yeah, they do. They definitely do. Yeah, I definitely agree. Like, these look great together. But yeah, like, Generations Ultimate, like, I want to get into Monster Hunter at some point. Never did it with Rise at all. But, this is the only one I have, and, like, I feel like I'm obligated to, like, play this first, because it's, like, a kind of, like, regular, like, old-style Monster Hunter game, so that'd just be, like, an interesting way to get into it. It's just, like, I need, like, a good motivation to do it, I feel like. Whether that be, like, someone there or like a guide to like help me get through the stinking tutorial, because I am dumb. I just want to collect materials, man. I didn't know how hard it would be. But yeah, like, I do want to get into Monster Hunter, and you know, maybe there could be a port of Monster Hunter Wilds on Switch 2 specifically, then that's which one. Heck no. But I don't know when that would be. I don't even know when that Monster Hunter craze will go away. I'm sure there will be a Monster Hunter game on Switch 2 at some point in the future. Maybe not Wilds, but maybe like something else like Rise was initially. So, yeah, like, I have to think about Monster Hunter Generations Ultimate at some point. I thought you don't want nor need materials. What? Okay. But yeah, next up is a game that I've had in my library, but just never played. Or, like, seen at all. Like, I'm blind to this game. Murder by Numbers is basically... From my synopsis of it. It's Picross. Like, y'all know Picross. It's the game with the squares and numbers. Like, it's great. I've played Mario's Picross before. It's Picross, but it's a mystery game? Like, maybe not quite, but kind of like stuff like Ace Attorney or something like that. But yeah, it's a Picross mystery game thing. And aside from, like, seeing trailers of it in the past, I know nothing of it. So, this would be, like, a interesting game to play for, like, not knowing anything about it. Like, that would be what that would come to. So, yeah. I think it'd be interesting. It'd be kind of cool to, like, go through it. Maybe with, like, a friend or two. Like, just playing it. But yeah, I have no clue on what it is. But I am very intrigued by it. And I've had it in my library for years. So I should probably play it. Alright. Moving on to N64. Because, yeah. Excuse me. Get some water. Alright. And this should be kind of short and sweet. A little bit. Because I've played most of these. We got Yoshi's Story. That has multiple routes to, like, beat the game. But I don't think it would take, like, more than, like, 2 streams to do this. Majora's Mask is my next Zelda game. I will play it at some point. I just have to figure out, like, the logistics of playing it. Because I would like to play it with, like, Auntie, for example, again. But, like we did with Ocarina of Time. But we just have to, like, make the time for it. So, and actually, you know, boop him about it. Star Fox 64, would be kind of interesting to do. Like, I've never really played Star Fox much, so... Yeah, Star Fox, like, played the SNES Star Foxes, and, Star Fox 64 would get kind of cool. Did someone call me from Majora's Mask? Good grief, CBS. Bias in chat. But yeah, Star Fox 64 would be kind of neat to play. Don't know if it would be like a play... Well, it would be a playthrough kind of thing, but... Yeah. A weird one it would be. The Sin and Punishment, which I have played a little bit of Star Successor on Wii. Never really... I don't think I've ever touched... Oh, I've played 3 minutes of this one. Don't know how it would really go, but I wouldn't pass up doing it. Just cause. I've played 64 Crystal Shards on my own before, but I don't think I've properly beaten it before, mostly due to obligation. So I would want to play this game again. This would be a fun, another kind of replay kind of game. Then we have Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie, which is another platformer I've never played. I don't think I've touched this at all. And, like, there's a part of me that would be kind of interested in playing the, like, Banjo-Kazooie and Banjo-Tooie with another person. Like, do, like, the swap thing. Kind of thing. Like, I think it'd be easy with Banjo-Kazooie. And, like, you know, swap who's player 1 and player 2 while playing it. That would be fun to do. Whether that be with, like, any, like, my friends or whatever. Like, that'd be kind of fun to do. I'm not opposed to doing it by myself, though, just because, yeah. But yeah, I definitely do want to touch these two at some point. Like, these two are definitely kind of like a close to priority 3D platformer for me to play whenever I'm in the 3D platformer mood. And then we have all these other ones, which there's Jet Force, that's about it. So, and there's also GoldenEye, which I haven't played. Like, I've played a bit of the multiplayer, but that's it. But yeah. Not a lot on the N64 table, but I definitely have, like, standouts like Banjo and Majora's Max to play. That's for dang sure. F-Zero, that's not a playthrough game. That's just me. That's just kind of like a game I would play randomly. Alright. I guess I'll briefly touch this a little bit. Of course, this is soft. You know, I'll just download it, but I won't. Like, there's only like a couple of handful of games like Perfect Dark and Turok 1 and 2, I think. That's like. Okay, can I update you? I love things not working. Huh, weird. But yeah, even then, there's only like a small handful of games in the mature N64 collection that I'm not really into. That's like Perfect Dark maybe, but that's it. Let's go to okay, I'll briefly touch NES, but there's not like a lot of NES. Yeah, they made a separate category for M-rated N64 games on Switch Online, but yeah. Yeah, I don't know what that was about either. Okay. Sorry, I mean, just checking something. Okay. But yeah, NES, there's not really a lot here. Let's be honest. Like, let's be hecking honest. There's not a lot here, is there? I mean, there's like Mario games, but like, that's about it. Like... I mean, okay, I guess there is Earthbound Beginnings, but like, other than that, like... And like Zelda's, but like yeah, there's not really a lot here that are like speaking to me personally. That's for dang sure. Okay. But yeah, other than that, Pac-Man World Repack. This, like, I've had this for a bit. Like, this would be kind of like a simple kind of platformer to do. I don't think it's very long from what I looked up, but like, it'd be kind of fun to do. It'd be a nice, simple palette cleanser to do. Palette. Now I get it. Okay. Like, it wouldn't be too bad to do. I think it'd be kind of neat. Be kind of short and sweet kind of deal. Don't know if it's like a huge priority compared to other games, but I do like it. Like, I do think it would be kind of fun. Paper Mario Origami King would be the next Paper Mario game I play. I definitely want to play it at some point. Like, I've heard, like, good and meh things about it, but, like, I definitely want to, like, see, like, the good in it. And, like, play a Paper Mario game that's not like the ones I've played before, so... That would be kind of a neat thing to do. That's definitely gonna be a priority game to play at some point. Pokemon Brilliant Diamond, I am sort of promising a replay of this. I've played it on stream before doing a Nuzlocke, but I would do it again. That's basically it. Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, I've heard it's better than Sticker Star. Yeah, it's definitely better than Sticker Star. But yeah, Rayman Legends Definitive Edition, like, I've played this on my own time before. I've beaten most of it. I don't think I've beaten all of, like, the Rayman Origins levels that were in here, so this would be, like, a replay and then properly beat kind of thing. But let me tell you, Rayman Legends is a really good game. Like, this game is so good. Like, y'all really need to play Rayman Legends at some point in the future. Like, it's, mwah, beautiful. Like, I like it. This game's really good. One of the best 2D platformers I've played. Like, hands down. Like, definitely a game I definitely want to share at some point. Alright, and then we have Resident Evil 5. I got this soon after I beat Resident Evil 4. Yeah, it's basically just me, like, wanting me be in the mood and then also trying to find someone to play it with. Which I need to be both for. Because, let's be honest, it'd be kind of neat to play Resident Evil 5 with a person. That way I don't have to go through the struggles of playing it with AI. So, yeah. This is definitely a, game I want to try to do with a friend or something. If one has the Switch version of it anyway. Now, okay. It's time to bring out the elephant in the room. The big old elephant in the room. Okay, here's the big elephant in the room. I haven't played this yet. I have played all of these other Sonic games at this point. Except for this, and this has been out for like over a year. I didn't play this initially because, A, this existed, so I got this first, and I played it, and I really liked it. And B, I was also prioritizing the DLC for this. So, yeah. Neither have you, Tom? Well, good, we could both be in the same camp together. But yeah, like, when Sonic Superstars came out, that was around the time that Sonic Frontiers Final Horizons update came out. Like, it came out like a month before. Like, this came out a month before this. And this came out the same week as this. So there were like 2 other games that I was playing around like at the same time, basically. That just took priority over this. Like, in terms of buying a game on launch, I bought this over Superstars. Probably because I learned my lesson from the Team Sonic Racing and Crash Team Racing Nitro Fueled incident. So, yeah. I've heard mixed things about Sonic Superstars, definitely. But, like, I do want to play it at some point. But it just has to happen. Like, I don't know, like... It's really tricky for me to play, like, a Sonic game that's not, like... around the time it released, or in July, during the Streamiversary month. So it's kind of hard for me to, like, feel like playing this when it's not either of those things. So, I have to really be, like, in the mood, like, alright, fine, I'll finally play Sonic Superstars, so... But yeah, we'll figure it out. I will touch Superstars one day. It has online multiplayer for, like, a battle mode. It does not have online multiplayer for, like, playing through the story. The closest thing you would get to that is remote play on Steam. That's about it. So, yeah. Because me and Dad talk, like, okay, here's a fun behind-the-scenes kind of thing. Me and Dad, while we were talking about things to do, before Mario Sun, like... when we were talking, which eventually came up with Mario Sunshine, we were talking about Sonic Superstars a bit, but because of the whole we probably could have played it side by side still, but, like, we were thinking maybe about the whole, like, playing it online together kind of thing, but because of, like, it not being, like, a platformer kind of online thing, like 3D World, or Mario Wonder for that matter, we just kind of passed on that idea. But, yeah. That's kind of where, but yeah, that's Sonic Superstars for me. Alright. Next up, we have good old Spyro. And by the way, I have this art book. Yeah. Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Dang it, we were so close to some Sonic Chaos, but no. Gosh. But yeah, Spyro Reignited Trilogy. Basically, I've never played Spyro. Wanna play Spyro. Would play, like, a game at a time, basically. I think they're, like, similar length. I think beating a Spyro game is, like, similar length to Crash Bandicoot, probably. In terms of 100%. I think. But yeah, I definitely wanna play Spyro at some point. I honestly kinda wanna, like, this is another thing. An ideal scenario for Spyro would be to have, like, a dragon friend on stream. Whoever that may be. Dead, Miri, anybody, really. And, like, basically just, like... It'd basically be kind of a similar thing to Fire Emblem, where they're, like, watching me play through Spyro for the first time. That would be kind of fun to do. Just do, like, cool dragon things. Or like Tom. Like, Tom's also a dragon, yeah. It'd be kind of fun to, like, play Spyro properly. That'd be, like, a neat scenario, but I'm fine with either way. But yeah. No, I think it'd be kind of cool to do it. Definitely have appreciation for Crash a lot. I definitely want to have appreciation for Spyro at some point, so... He's definitely another, like, platformer priority I want to do one day. Mario... I'm gonna do these back to back because they're, like, right here. Mario Galaxy, followed by Mario 3D World, followed by Mario Odyssey. Galaxy is next, of course. I'm still, like, on the fence on whether or not, like, I want to either play it by myself or play it with a friend, like Dead, like how me and Dead did Mario Sunshine. Like, like, either or would be neat. Like, an interesting concept I would had would be I play just through Mario Galaxy regularly, but then for Luigi Galaxy, have a friend who will play Mario Galaxy, and then me play Luigi Galaxy, but I don't know, none of that has come to fruition. Like, nothing has really been set in stone on, like, any idea, whether myself or other people. I would like to play, like, Galaxy this year. I think I want to try play Galaxy this year. At some point. I just don't know when or how. Mario 3D World will come after at some point, and followed by Bowser's Fury, of course. Which I never played Bowser's Fury. Or 3D World for that matter. But I haven't seen much of Bowser's Fury. So, yeah. Like, I definitely want to play 3D World at some point. Maybe, like, get some friends for that. That'd be kind of fun. But I want to do it after Galaxy. Like, it's Galaxy, then 3D World. And also for Galaxy, I never 100%ed it, so that's a good excuse. And then we go into Odyssey. Where I've played it, love it, but never beat it, like, all the way, like, never got all the moons. Want to do that. It's basically the same scenario. I know someone who would play 3D World with you. Yeah, I can imagine. But yeah, it'd be kind of fun to do, like, maybe, like, a 4-player kind of thing. Like, me and, like, 3 other people with it. It'd be kind of hectic, but it'd be kind of fun. Of course, if one were to play it, we would have to be committed to it. So, whenever I get to 3D World, I'll let y'all know. But yeah, Odyssey would be, like, after that, and I would, like, try to get all, like, the 900 something moons, or 800, so I don't know how many moons there are, never looked at the number. But yeah, that's that. Now we have Super Monkey Ball Banana Mania, where I played Monkey Ball Banana Blitz on Wii a little bit. That was actually like an old scrapped Let's Play in the pre-Husk era of the channel. But yeah, I've been meaning to touch this one at some point. Like, it's Monkey Ball. It's cool. Collect all 999 moons. You want to go through the torture? Did you not see the torture I went through with Sunshine? I'll be fine. But yeah, I definitely want to play Banana Mania. It'd be a fun little Monkey Ball game to play, you know? Alright. Now we go on to the SNES collection. We're kind of getting close to the end of the game library I have. I'll bring up a couple other games I don't have on my Switch right now, but yeah. Exactly, after experiencing torture, you want to do another one? Yeah? Banana Mania is fun. I wish you could play as Sonic at the party mode, though. Nah, I don't know if I really care about, like, the cosmetic DLC or whatever. Don't mind me, I just got myself a thingy. Aha! Hold on, I am doing thing. Hold on, I am looking at stuff. I think I would do you. Okay. Sorry, voting for something. Alright. Mario World I've talked about. I've been kind of having like a, Hi, Mimpy. We're talking about games for me to play in the near future. It's great. I've honestly just kind of had like a bit of a brain thought on playing Mario World. Because I've never played it. I never played it on this file. Or like this thing. Like, I kind kind of want to play Mario World, actually. Because I never I've played some of it, but not, like, a lot of it. Like, I don't think I ever really got past, like, the first world. So, like, this would be something neat to do. I don't know how long it would take, but I wouldn't mind playing it. Really. But I talked a little bit about that in the Game Boy section. Donkey Kong Countries 1, 2, and 3, like, I would probably play back-to-back if I were to do them. And I think it wouldn't be too bad to do. Donkey Kong Country seems kind of neat. You don't care for Cosmic? You want to be careful. You don't care for Cosmic? You want to be careful. You don't want to get your Team Cosmic membership revoked? Huh? When did I say anything about Cosmic? Like... Oh, cosmetics! I said cosmetics, not cosmic, you silly goose. Anyways. But yeah. Donkey Kong Country 1, 2, and 3 I definitely would probably play back-to-back if I did them. I think it'd be kind of neat. It'd be kind of tricky, but I would do it. And then Earthbound's another RPG. Could play at some point. Not really a priority RPG for me right now. I could have sworn you said Cosmic. Lol, Tom. Super Metroid, that's if I were to get into Metroid more. Kirby would be like a Kirby Marathon kind of thing again. Like, I haven't really... Like, I've played some of this, but not like a lot. And then some of this, but not a lot. And some of this, but not a lot. So yeah, a lot of Kirby to play. Star Fox 1 and 2. I don't know if I would play this over the 64, but maybe why not? Just to play these two and then 64, but we'll see. Breath of Fire, I try to play. I kind of want to play through Breath of Fire 1 and 2. Maybe not like a huge priority RPG series for me, but it'd be kind of fun to do just to see dragons, because dragons are cool. And then other than that, there's just again, there's just kind of lots of smaller title kind of things that, yeah, would only be like on a whim, if anything. So yeah, that's all that. My Switch home menu is just full of these, isn't it? All right. And that's the last one we have to open at some point. But yeah. Team Sonic Racing would probably, I kind of want to replay it one day. Maybe for like maybe as a lead up to Sonic Racing Cross War, just to replay through the story mode and just see how that is again, because it's been years since I last played it. But that's only for that then. And then getting close to the end, Tide to Tasmania Tiger 2, definitely a priority that I want to play. I've beaten Tide 1 last year. Definitely want to play Tide 2 this year. Because, yeah, I've heard Tide 2 is like the best game in the Tide series. So that'd be kind of fun. So, yeah. Definitely want to prioritize looking into Tide 2 at some point. And then after that, I've talked about Xenoblade 2. Definitely want to do that this year before, before, like, fall. At the absolute latest. And other than that, I have one other game. Like, I've talked about Skyward Sword a little bit. I don't have it. I didn't put it in my Switch yet. But I do have another game. I do have the Wonderful 101. I got that for, Christmas. Not Christmas. I got it for my birthday. I bought it on my birthday. And I definitely am intrigued on playing it. Like, I've seen bits of it before. But, like, Wonderful 101 would be kind of a different game for me to play. But, like, I think it would be kind of fun to do. That'd be me, though. Like, just controlling a bunch of heroes and making big swords and other things. It's great. But, yeah, that's definitely a game I definitely want to look into. My progress in Mario & Luigi Brothership is getting better by the day. Yesterday, an interesting part in the game happened. Today, cleared another vital part. But now Bowser's getting involved. Fun. Yeah, I love it. But yeah, so with all of that, now that I've said all of that, what are there any other games that y'all are interested from like all of the talking I've done? I'll recap a little bit. Hat in Time is one of them. Dust was another peak little thought though, and then Superstar Saga was another one. I haven't heard about the Wonderful 101 in a long time. That was 13 years ago. I think I last played it. Interesting, Hedgehog. But yeah, any thoughts, feelings? Any thoughts and feelings about what I've said up to this point? As I rest my voice a little bit, because dang. I yap. I like yapping. Yap, 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 yap. Yeah. Do 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 do. I'm not spoiling it though. I'm in some hot water. Maybe I get the situation alive. Okay. Do 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 do. Don't mind me just looking at things. Okay. But yeah, so got Hand Time, got Dust, got Superstar Saga. What am I thinking? I know Origami King would be like a thing for me, personally. Of course, Origami King I think might be more of like a palate cleanser to do potentially after Xenoblade 1 properly, but we'll see. And then other than that, maybe Tai 2 would be kind of like my vote, really, of something to do. And maybe Mario Galaxy, but I'm not as strong feeling to Galaxy right now as I am with other things. So before I move on to like the next segment of this, because we are gonna dive into the depths of the eShop. Because yes, Hand Time, Dust, Superstar Saga, Origami King, and Tai 2. That kind of be like my thought. I'm probably gonna go ahead and write that down. And yeah, write that down somewhere. Type down stuff. Hat in Time. Got Hand Time. Got Dust. We got Mario and Luigi Superstar Saga. That is not how you spell Saga. I spelled Daga. Don't know what that means. Origami King, just for shortened sake. I don't know why I put Origami Kings, but I know what it is. And then Tai 2. Okay. I have Sega H's Sonic 1 and 2 DK Returns might be a good idea for a future stream. Yeah, I think for the Donkey Kong games, I want to play through the first 3 Donkey Kong Country games in like its own thing, and then later do Returns and Tropical Freeze. That'd be kind of my thing to do. But I'll probably talk a little bit more about those in a bit. But yeah, from the games that I have right, and also, you know, I'm gonna throw Wonderful 101 in there as well, just so yeah, 101. Okay. Let's do that. Let's throw Wonderful 101 in there because I am kind of like piqued by it. Okay. So that's kind of like maybe my thoughts for games for right now. Like from what I own right now, these are the games that I would play. Definitely. Okay. Mario vs. Donkey Kong, that's a good one. We'll see. Alright, do I want to do anything before or I move on? Okay, I'm gonna take a quick break. I'm gonna take a quick bathroom break. I'll be right back in a bit. Don't go anywhere. We will talk more about games in a bit. But yeah, I will see you all in a few minutes. Enjoy the music and whatnot. Hold on. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Boop. Boop, I'm back. Alright. I just had to go to the bathroom, you know? When you gotta go, you gotta go. 1 second, I'm looking at things. Okay, interesting. Alright. Alright, anyways. More games. So, don't know how this is gonna go, but we're gonna go into the eShop for this next segment of the Husk Picks a Game to stream. Because yes. So I'm gonna hide this first. Just so y'all don't see any information that's unnecessary. I have 81 bucks in my Nintendo eShop. Okay. And before we do anything, might as well get this part out of the way, because there is one game I'm gonna get at, like, probably soon, if I can spell it correctly. Yeah, so I'm not gonna get this right now, heck no. But Make Way, yes, this game. Make Way, because some friends of mine and I are gonna do a stream of this. It's basically, what do you call it? It's basically Ultimate Chicken Horse, but for vehicles. That's basically how one puts it. So gonna get that at some point. So. Alright, so in terms of games, like, what's on the hit list? Like, anything in the featured, aside from Donkey Kong. Now, I will say this right now, I will play Xenoblade X at some point, but that's not happening until at least after 2. Like, when I'm done with 2, then I'll make the decision on whether to play 3 or X next. But I will play X at some point. I promise you that. Same with Brothership. But I'll play Brothership after I play Superstar Saga. At some point. So, I'm not getting either of these until I've played other games. Okay? Cool. Got it. Glad we understand one another. And same for, like, stuff like Tears of the Kingdom, Echoes of Wisdom. I will get these at some point. That's just not happening until after I beat some other Zelda games. So, just keep that in mind. And then, other than that, on this collection of games to play, Stray's an interesting one, but I've seen bits of it. Okay. Okay, I want to talk about this. I want to talk about this very peculiar thing. You see, this game's called Balatro. I have many a friend, many a people that really want me to get Balatro. More so to, like, you know, just play it for fun and whatnot. Like, you could talk to Neri, you could talk to Auntie. Those are, like, 2 of the people, and, like, Dad as well. Like, a bunch of people have been playing Balatro, which is fair, because it's a good game from what I've heard. It was, like, a contender for Game of the Year for a reason. It won Indie Game of the Year for a reason. And I've been, like, on the, like, I'm on, like, the cusp. I am on the cusp of, you know, getting this. Like, good grief. Like, I'm like on the edge of getting this. Like, how much is it right now? Like, $15 again. Okay. So, if anything, I might get this on, well, I can either get it on sale or get it now. I don't know. But, I know people. I know y'all. I know y'all want me to learn all about the jokers and the arcanas, the means by which all is revealed. Credits to those of you who get the reference. But, yeah, I know. I know y'all in the back there. I see y'all. I'll get this one day. Just don't know when. Okay? Cool. Awesome. Alright, moving on. Recent releases. Because why not look at that? Anything in recent releases that is tickling me. I know someone who likes Tales of Grace's F, but like, dang, $60, that's expensive. That's a wait. And it's all RPG that I don't have priority in, so yeah. Again, Donkey Kong Country returns, and Tropical Freeze, gonna save that for later. After, like, I beat the original 3, probably. What do we have? What do we have? What do we have? Yeah, there's not really a lot in recent releases that's really interesting. I mean, then again, there's not been a lot of games coming out in recent times, except all the same shovelware that we love and know in our epic eShop, you know? It's just great. Alright, let's go with sales. What's on sale right now? What are some games that are on sale that I could potentially get? Of course that's on sale. It seems like Ubisoft is having some games on sale. There's Overcooked? This doesn't have online, does it? I forgot. I forget if this has online or not. I don't think it does. Oh, no, it does. Okay, it does have online stuff. Okay, interesting. But yeah, Overcooked would be a kind of interesting multiplayer game to do with people. I don't know who I know could do it, well, mainly on Switch, and I don't know who has it or who would be down for it, but like, probably not a bad option. I know Cyberfox would like Hot Wheels. You would like me to play Hot Wheels, that'd be something. Overcooked 2 has online, but you want to play the first one online, you would need to get the all-you-can-eat collection. Okay, alright, good to know. Which I think the all-you-can-eat collection's on here. And what other game? Immortals Phoenix Rising is not really I'm not really into, like, the open world genre yet. All You Can Eat has crossplay too. Okay, good to know. Alright, what else is there? Kakarot, eh. Gangbees is just like a, you know, playing with other people kind of thing. You know what I'm suggesting? I already brought up the Balatro thing, Auntie. I brought it up already. Also, since you're here, hi, Auntie. Second of all, in terms of game, like, for the record, we've been talking about games. And in terms of games so far, like, from my library that I and some of chat brought up in terms of, like, potential suggestions. That's the wrong file. This one. In terms of games that we could play, like, relatively soon. Hat in Time, Dust, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Origami King, Tai 2, and Wonderful 101. Those are, like, the games... Like, those are probably, like, the top picks of the games I have right now that I would probably play next. So, that's just to keep you up to speed. If you have any thoughts, feelings about any of that, or, like, other games from my library that you know of, you could speak a piece about it. But yeah, I already brought up Balatro, so... Ooh, Origami King. Yeah. If anything for Origami King, that might be like a palate cleanser to do after Xenoblade, but we'll see. Pool Fever? I doubt Pool... that's just Pool. Lego games? I'm like... I haven't really been in the... modern Lego game kind of craze, really. Skywalker Saga is close... but I'm not, like, so sure on it right now. Dead Cells would be kind of an interesting thing. Dead Cells is a roguelike, I think, and there's, like, things to do. It's kind of interesting, potentially. Like, the only roguelike I've played is, what do you call it? Splatoon 3 Side Order. That's it. So, Balatro would be an interesting one, but also maybe Dead Cells? I'm not sure. Kind of want to know some thoughts of yours. Ukulele's here, but I'm probably gonna wait for Yuka Replay E to come out before I play it. It'd be kind of interesting, like, to play, you know, the original version and then play the Replay version, see what changed. But honestly, I'd probably just wait for the Replay version. I'll admit. Dead Cells is really close to Castlevania gameplay, but also a roguelite, which is very nice accessibility features. Interesting. Okay. I mean, with what it is right now, that would be an interesting thought. Impossible Lair is quite good. Yeah, I've heard you've liked Impossible Lair, I remember. But yeah, like, I think when it comes to ukulele, this one, like, this is one I would technically want to play first. But again, I want to wait for the remake to come out. Which, from what I saw in, like, the trailer, like, it is coming to Switch 2. Which wasn't Switch 2 at the time, but it did say Nintendo, so, yeah. So that's gonna be something I'm gonna wait on. Like, wait for Yuka Replay E to come out and then play this. Well, that, which still this, but you know what I mean. What other games are on sale right now? Cat Quest 3? Gotta love cats. Anything cool else? This is probably not, like, prime sales season for most companies. Like, I see a lot of different games on sale every time. Oh, Little Gator. Okay. I don't know why it's funny hearing you say Yuka Replay. Yeah. Okay, Little Gator game. A thought on this. Like, I've had a Little Gator game on my brain for, like, a little bit, and it'd be kind of fun to do. But I never really, like, was super inclined on playing it, like, anytime soon. But there is DLC coming out for this, which is, like, a whole other area and, like, other things. So that could give me the incentive to play this, like, get this and play it. So, like, that would be kind of cute. Like, I like this. Like, I mean, let's look at this for a moment. Let's admire it. How did Team 17 not get... It's, you know, people can make games, like, inspired by other things, right, Mippy? Little Gator game could be, for sure, like, a 2 to 4 stream game. Okay, yeah, and with the DLC that's coming out at some point, like, yeah, that would be a good incentive for me to buy this and then play it then. I think. I mean, look how cute this is. It's great. And also, Mippy, for the record, Yooka-Laylee was made by the devs of Banjo, if I remember correctly. Like teams that were originally, I think, if I recall correctly, Playtonic, I think that's their name, Playtonic Studios or whatever. Like they're employees that worked at Rare originally. So, not really a ripoff if it's technically the creators that doing the ripping off. I mean, that's the same for like Bloodstained. Like I think the person that worked on Castlevania in the past made Bloodstained, for example. So, people are allowed to do that. And again, Mighty Number 9, which is probably not a great example, but Keiichi Inafune, who worked on Mega Man, made Mighty Number 9. Again, the game's not great, but like, again, you can rip off your own thing. Just saying. Also regarding intellectual property, you can make a rip-off pretty safely if there's enough different. Yeah, exactly. Scribblenauts would be interesting, but I'm not like the most keen on it. Example, literally every mascot platformer in the 90s and 2000s. Exactly, Auntie. Anything else here? Ah, yes, Helix Jump. Everybody's favorite game, totally. Just kind of scrolling through games and whatnot. Again, this is not like prime sales season at the moment. So, not really a lot I can see from like the sales collection. Keep it going. Switch 2 better have a better shop UI. Oh, hey, well, okay, this is not quite Portal, but I'm gonna cut it close. Portal! A game that has kind of been on my radar a little bit, playing the Portal games. Again, this isn't it, like, no. But like, it just remind me of Portal. So Portal could be a contender of a game for me to play at some point. It'd be kind of interesting to do. There's a funny collection of games that, if I remember correctly, are from the Katamari devs that sometimes go on sales, which is, yes, quite the long title. You know, those games. Now go beat them, or something like that. Interesting. It's just turning the weird games from internet ads, but not bad. Interesting. The Survivalist is in this one. Blossom Tale 2. What else is in here? Oh, Moving Out? Maybe. I don't know. Okay. I see Pumpkin Jack a lot. I'm sort of intrigued, but not really. There's Braid, which I'm also intrigued, but probably not for a while. I also kind of like know like the spoilers of Braid anyway, so not really a priority list. Anything else from like the... I'm going to scroll down a little bit more of the sales list, but then other than that, I'm going to like pick and choose what I want to talk about. Okay, that's about it. That's about it for me. Ooh, Dogman Mission Impossible. Lol. Bitchit Runner 1 spotted? Where the heck did you see that? Oh, there it is. Yeah, Bitchip. Yeah, you've been playing one. You've played one of them before. That'd be like an interesting one to do. Oh, Freedom Planet 2. Yeah, that's another one that's like I want to get at some point. Now that I've beaten the first one, Freedom Planet. Yeah, that's another one. Definitely want to play Freedom Planet 2 at some point. That'd be kind of neat. I just don't really know when. I don't know how big of a priority it would be compared to like at the moment, Origami King and Tai 2. So, in terms of like a game that's like a sequel to games I've played before. So, yeah, we'll see. Alright. Let's go to the search and browse feature. Alright, so like I said, I'm gonna get Make Way pretty soon, just because playing that with friends, I think, in like a week from Saturday, I think, for event purposes. But yeah, other games. So let me look at Freedom. Let me look at that first. Freedom Planet. If I can spell it. Let me just type in Freedom Planet. That'll be easy. Oh, Freedom Planet 2 is on sale. Okay, interesting. But yeah, Freedom Planet 2, like, anti-status is peak. That's pretty cool. But yeah, got Freedom Planet 2, got all that. Got that, like, you got some cool screenshots and whatnot. Like, I do like the updated designs of the characters. It is really neat, to say the least. I mean, look at them. Aren't they cool? Like, the gals all so hip and neato. And Carol still has a nice spike. It's great. But yeah, that'd definitely be a one I would definitely want to get at some point. That way I could play the sequel. Let me look at Portal at the moment. Portal. Yeah, the Portal Companion Collection, which I think goes on sale kind of regularly. For, like, cheap. But yeah, this would be kind of like a fun thing to do. You know, finally play Portal after all these years. And, like, maybe do, like, the multiplayer with, like, friends at some point. But, yeah. I think it'd be kind of like a neat thing to, look into. What else? Well, you know, I'm gonna bring it up because it's like one of like the many games that Auntie likes to bring up at points, and I think I could just type in this and then get it. Yeah, in Stars in Time. Do you dream of sleeping with the Freedom Planet That's the answer to my correction. That's my answer to that correction. If you get Portal someday, I can't for sure do the co-op with you. Fortunately, most solutions have already left my mind, so content potential is high. Cool. Yeah, I'll definitely whenever I do that. Yeah. But yeah, in Stars in Time, this is one that, you know, Auntie has brought up to me in the past, and like it's on my radar. It'd be kind of neat to do, definitely want to see what the hubbub is with you on it. I feel like with this, I feel like it had to be like a very special kind of thing to do. To like get it and like maybe like play it with like either with like you or like and like other people or whatever. Like just like have a cool collective experience of in Stars in Time. Like, I am intrigued by it. I definitely want to play it. I just have to, like, there just has to be, like, a good, neat time for it. And then another one that Auntie just brought up. Another... Crab... Switch, I guess this should be fine. Yeah, this is the other one. Yeah, another Crab's Treasure, which, $30? Yeah, I'm not getting that right now. Yeah, another Crab's Treasure. Oh, Crab Game did also have his update lately. Need to finally be not bad on Switch. Yeah, you were definitely recommending to hold out on this until, like, it got that update. So, but yeah, basically another Crab's Treasure is basically Dark Souls, but with crabs from Auntie's description. This is one that I think Auntie has had his eye on for a while, and he played it on PlayStation 4. And he likes it a lot. You can insert Yote plush here. But yeah, another Crab's Treasure would be an interesting one to play at some point. Like, I think I like how it looks. I never played, like, a Dark Souls kind of game before, but, like, this probably wouldn't be a bad one to do. But, yeah, like, that's definitely on my radar as well. Sorry, I'm only joking. I'll get out everyone's hair. Making a new Sonic fan comic. Prepare for the climax. Alright, night, Mippy. It's Dark Souls, but also with collection-inspired platforming. Alright, but yeah, what else? What else? Trying to think, what are some other games to play that I could get? Like, okay, what are, like, big Nintendo games that I haven't gotten yet? That's not, like, that's not Brothership, that's, like, one of them. Like, what other big Nintendo games have I not played yet? And Zelda, like, besides Zelda, too. What? I'm trying to think. Like, and Donkey Kong, that's another one that's omitted. I mean, there's, like, what? Yoshi's Crafty Ward, but I'm like, I don't know if I'm, like, inclined to play that right now. There's Kirby Star Allies and Return of Dreamland Deluxe. Like, Return of Dreamland Deluxe, I would be inclined on playing because I haven't played that game at all. But I don't know if that's, like, a huge priority for me. Really, in the grand scheme of things. Any other random thoughts? Spark the Electric Chester? Hold on, let me look it up. Spark. I think only 3. Well, I don't think. What is it? Haven't played every mainline Kirby. Yeah. Having played every mainline Kirby, Return of Dreamland is top tier. Oh, I've heard like that one's really good. Yeah, only 3 is on Switch for some reason. I don't know why. Of all the Spark games, only 3's on here. Like, I think 1 is on I think all of them are on PC at this point, but 1 is only on PC. Last time I checked. 2 is on Xbox, and 3 is, well, on everything, I think. Like, let me like look up what things they're on, just so I'm not spitballing here. Spark the Electric Chester. Yeah, it's only on Steam, the first one. 2 is on Steam and Xbox One, and then 3 is on Steam and Nintendo Switch. So, like, yeah, don't get me wrong, I would love to play Spark the Electric Chester series. Like, hold on, this is basically just, like, what? Like, especially, like, with 2 and 3, they're basically inspired by, like, the Sonic Adventure games in a way. I mean, like, it's really neat and cool how they have it. But, like, again, you can only play all of them on PC. And, like, 2's on Xbox and 3's on Switch. So, like, it's a very confusing kind of series to get into if you don't have a computer. So, like, it is odd. It's really odd indeed. I want to play it. I think it'd be kind of cool, but, like, I can't right now because not all of them are available in one spot on consoles. Why would the developer separate the games onto different platforms? Truly, it's the Kingdom Hearts of indie platformers. Ah, gosh. At least Spark doesn't have cloud ports on Switch. Got him. Anyway. Alright. But yeah, anything else? Like, in terms of games that I can buy, Make Way is just, like, you know, for playing with friends. And Balatro is really here just so, just for funs and the giggles and whatnot, really. It's like a game I definitely would probably stream for, like, my first experience of it, and then play on my own time later, and then, you know, play it whenever I feel like it. It's not like a stream playthrough kind of thing, but like, I know y'all. I know y'all have been eyeing on it. Like, the 2 games so far that would be, like, playthrough worthy, really, would be Freedom Planet 2 and Portal. Like, those would be, like, the only 2 at the moment. So, yeah. And then maybe Kirby Return to Dreamland, but that's, like, a bigger game to get. Really. And I like to say I'm gonna get everything we're talking about tonight right now. I'll probably get Make Way, like, relatively soon, though, but... yeah, those are just basically, like, things to get, like, prioritize getting in the near future, really. And I think so far, the only 2 so far would probably be Portal and, Freedom Planet 2, at the moment. But any other games I'm thinking of that have been on my radar for a while? Like, I'm sure there is. Let me try a browse or something. Let me browse by genre. Alright. Action, adventure, arcade, board game. Again, the shop. The shop interface is great, isn't it? Like the optimization of the Switch shop. It's our favorite thing, totally. Yeah, like, they really need to update this for Switch 2. That's basically a good want and feeling. Like, forget about, like, the lack of music while shopping. Like, this is, like, this that. Like, I'm holding down the button for the record. Like, this is not great. Don't really talk about it often, but, like, yeah, no. Like, no. This is what dreams are left to die. I see a lot of people playing Sky. Like, don't really know much about Sky Children of Light. Okay, maybe not a lot of people. I've seen like one person on my friends list play it every so often. Okay, yeah, finally we got to platformer. This is where I want to go. Platformer. Take your time. Video game. You good? Okay, cool. Let's look at some platformers. Okay. So, oh, It Takes Two. Yeah, that was one that I might be intrigued on doing. Like, it'd be kind of cool to play It Takes Two with a friend. Maybe. Oh, Hollow Knight. Any Hollow Knight fans in chat? And by Hollow Knight fan, I mean at least Auntie. That'd be kind of an interesting one. Sorry for not having Silk Song in a while. Like, I apologize for the company. Human Fall Flat, like, I would be intrigued on getting it, but one, lack of crossplay. So I don't know how many people get the Switch version. And two, I think there's gonna be a second one at some point, so I think I would wait for the second one to come out. Oh, Cuphead. We got Cuphead here. I know Monitor from Cookie Crew loves Hollow Knight. Interesting, okay. But yeah, Cuphead. We got Cuphead. Okay. A lot of games I think of Auntie likes. Like, I don't know why. Dead Cells? Maybe. Oh yeah, that was Dogman Mission Impossible. Okay. What else is there? Oh, there's Return to Dreamland. What else is there? What else is there? We could play Skull Island, Rise of Kong. That's a great idea. No. Yoshi's Crafted World. Sky's pretty neat. Used to play a lot, but got severe burnout. But I did recently pick it back up. And again, once the burnout went away. Nice. Okay. Interesting. There's Anton Blast, which might not be my thing, but eh. Oh yeah, Castlevania. Like, be be kind of cool to play some more Castlevania games. I think I've only played like 2. Little Gator game we've brought up before. Let me write some of these down on my phone again. Hold on. Yeah, and once we're done have enough talk with all of this, then I'm gonna do kind of like a collective final, what are some games to prioritize first kind of thing. In terms of like what I have and what to get in the near future. So let me do Little Gator game. And then let's get, what else? Let's get, Freedom Planet 2. And then let's get, Portal, just in general. Portal 1 and 2. Alright, Ori! That's another one I was just thinking of. Ori and the Blind Forest. That would be kind of an interesting game to play, honestly, Ori. It's another Metroidvania kind of thing, but, like, it's neat. Like, I know the spoilers already for it, so it's not gonna be like a completely blind playthrough, if you will. But yeah, I would be interested in playing Ori probably at some point. Maybe. What else? Tai 2, I already have. Another Crab's Treasure. Do I want to add that to the list? I'm not entirely sure if I want to add Crab's Treasure right now. Okay. Ori and the Railroad of Wisps, that'll come after Blind Forest if I did it. Mario Maker? I think at this point I'm a bit late on the Mario Maker train, so I probably won't get that. Dead Cells? Oh, the Plucky Squire! That's one I've had on my radar for a while. Plucky Squire, that would be kind of cute. Hold on, let me look at that real fast. Yeah, I find this one kind of cute, in my opinion. Once it loads. There you go. Yeah, Plucky Squire is basically like you're in a book, but then you can come out of the book and into like craft stuff, and it's like a kind of a variety kind of 3D platform. This would be cute to play. Like, I definitely have my eye on this. Definitely. Like, I definitely want to give that a shot. At some point. Alright, what else? Okay, anything else in this collection? Once everything loads. Okay. Oh yeah, Hue. Isn't Hue, like, hold on, what's Hue? Who are you? If you will. What is Hue? Hue. Hue. Hue is a vibrant and reward-winning puzzle platformer where you alter the reward by changing the background color. Includes full colorblind support using symbols as color aid. Now, this would be kind of an interesting, like, that'd probably be a little interesting thing. That's like another game. Spelunky 2? You like Spelunky 2 there, Chessie? Let me look at it. But yeah, like, there was like another kind of artistry kind of game. That I forget what it is. But yeah, I never played Spelunky at all. Kind of interesting. Kind of a bit intriguing. Rain Reward. I think I've seen Ars play this. Like Ars, I think has streamed this. I've seen a little bit of it. I love it when things don't load. It's great. I have it, will never beat it, cause gotta love messing up around halfway through. Oh dear. Lol. Give it a minute. This, there you go. Okay. Yeah, Rain World. Yeah, I've seen bits of this a little bit. Seems kind of interesting. Came out 2018. What else? Oh, that's the first Spelunky. Oh yeah, Shovel Knight. That's a game that I feel like I should play one day. Like, Shovel Knight's like one of the indie games. I think it'd be kind of fun to do that at some point. And with all the content it has, yeah, why the heck not? Tori's Panic Pack. Oh yeah, what was that one other game? What's that one other game that was made? Like, the one with the baby dragon. What's it called? I forget the name. Well, hold on. What's it called? There's like a little game of a like a little 3D platform with a baby dragon. Oh, Cavern of Dreams. That's what it was called. Cavern of Dreams. Yeah. Cavern of Dreams. Yeah, that's one. That would be a cute one to play, I will say. Because why the heck not? Like, Cavern of Dreams would be kind of fun to do. I just thought of that. I probably will see it here at some point, but yeah. That'd be a fun one to do. Disney Games Classic Collection. Clive and Wrench. Haven't really heard much about that one. Penny's Big Breakaway. I've heard up and down and all around things about this. But like, I think it'd probably be a little fun to do maybe at some point. Corn Kid 64. That would be kind of a fun little small one to do. Like, all of like these, like, what's this studio? Like, this studio has made a few things, I think. Like Cavern of Dreams, I think. Or at the very least, there's like a bunch of games that are similar to each other. Yeah, either way, like, these kind of like games here, like, I would definitely be intrigued in trying. They're like short as heck, but like, I think it'd be kind of fun. Oh yes, my favorite candy dispenser, Fez. It's great. You could get Tori 2 for 99 cents, which I can actually get with my eShop credit at this point. Okay, can I get... Out of curiosity, can I get the DLC separately? Because, again, I don't think the code I have for the DLC that I got with my copy worked. So... Okay, yeah, I can. Cool. Good to know. Alright, anything else? I think we're kind of getting into, interesting territory with this list at the moment. Cave Story, I've heard has a good indie. It's like one of the older indies, I think, on the scene. Oh yeah! Hold on. Wait, is this what I'm thinking? Hold on. Oh, go up. Scroll up. Thank you. Yeah, is this what I saw one day? Some, like, Ricky playing, I think? Yeah, Nico DeRico, the Magical Ward. Yeah, I've seen, like, a friend of mine, Rookie, play this, like, one random time, and I'm kind of intrigued on it a little bit. It'd be kind of interesting to, like, play, and it only came out, like, last year, okay. My sister bought my friend Peppa Pig, she 100% in it, good grief. But yeah, this one would be kind of interesting to play kind of like blindly, if anything. So, maybe, possibly. That might be a maybe. Like a big maybe. Anything else? Oh, they'll spark the Electric Chester 3. Oh shoot. Oh shoot. Nico Dead Rico is already. I remember liking its trailer. Yeah, I saw, like, I think when Quirky was in a VC, like, a couple months ago, like, he was playing it some. So that wouldn't be a bad, you know, I'm gonna add this to the list just for, well, remembering it, but also just for, hey, let's play a random game blind kind of thing. Nico Derico. That is not how you spell it. There you go, that'll work. Okay, Nico Derico. Alright. I'm gonna add that to the list just for intrigue value. Yeah, they are. I just need to play more of them. Oh yeah, there's ukulele and impossible layer up here. Let's see, anything else in the 3D platformer section? I don't think so. You take your time. I look longingly at DK Country Returns and its awful price. Yeah. Yeah, like, if I'm gonna get, like, I wanna get that game if I'm gonna, especially the time comes I play the Donkey Kong Country games, but, like, if I could get it on sale, or, like, with the, if I ever found the time to actually, you know, get the game voucher thing, that'd be great. That would be a good investment to do one day, but, oh wait, oh, I hope it gets on sale at some point, which, I could imagine that being on sale at some point. Like, if it were like 40 bucks, then like, yeah, I'll take it. If I'm spending $60 whole American dollars on a Switch 2D platformer, it's not gonna be that one. Exactly. Play Mario Wonder. Mario Wonder's good. Oh yeah, I should probably talk about this. Tiger Tasmanian Tiger 4 Bush Rescue a little bit. So, I like to point out that Tiger Tasmanian Tiger 3 has not gotten like a remaster kind of thing, because Chrome Studios up here is like the most up-to-date owner of like the Thai franchise, and they did like remasters of both 1 and 2 in recent times, and 4, but they haven't done 3. And I think I kind of know why they haven't done 3, because 3, from what I've heard, is the worst one. And the thing about 4 is that it's a 2D art style 2D platformer rather than like a 3D game like the other 3 are. So there's probably gonna be a time where I will get this in the future, but at the moment, not now. I do think it's kind of a shame that they haven't remastered 3 as of now, because like, why you could have, like, despite it maybe being a bad game, like, you could have it for legacy purposes. But, and maybe, you know, actually fix some of the issues that the original version had. But, yeah, I just find it odd that they haven't done 3. It's a bit more slow going, but, Klonoa? Klonoa might be a good one, maybe, yeah. Oh, hey, Cavern of Dreams is right here, yeah. I found Cavern of Dreams, guys. It's great. Let's take a glance at it. Yeah, Klonoa wouldn't be too bad of an idea to play at some point in the future. Yeah, Tavern of Dreams. I mean, look at him. Look at him. He's so cute. This game is probably not that long, but like, come on. Why wouldn't you play this? Super Rare Games. Yeah, that's the name of the dev. Like, this is so cute. I would play it. I would definitely play it if I could. Or if I want to. Oh yeah, Hob. Yeah, this is like a game that a friend of mine tried to play and tried to get me to play. I just, honestly, I kind of have, a bit of a iffy thing at the moment with it, but I could talk about that later. Oh yeah, MacBack64, Journey of a Nice Chap. Hold on, we gotta look at MacBack64 real fast, because this looks very cute. I think it's like from the same devs as like the other like N60 like 64 games, I think. Like, I think we looked at Corn Kids before. Yeah, it's the same dev as Corn Kids 64. I mean, look at him. Look at this bat. Look at it. Isn't this cute? He has a little monocle. And it's great. This is such cute. Like, honestly, if I could have like a marathon like these, this dev's games, like, I think that'd be just kind of fun. Just to do a stream of like all these games. They're like short. You could beat them in like one sitting, but yeah. Oh, and I think Beanie's another one, I think, as well. So yeah, there's a lot of, yeah. Definitely a lot of potential platformers to play. Alright, see ya, Hedgehog. Have a good evening. Yoku's Island Express, lol. But yeah, there's a lot of games on the platformer genre that I definitely want to play. Anything else I want to add to the list? For now, I had Cavern of Dreams, just why not? And I think that's about it for that. Okay. Alright, let's go. Let's do one more round of looking at games. And then after that, then we're gonna do the finals. We're gonna do the finals of this stream. Where we get to, like, decide what games to play. And maybe buy. I don't know. Okay. Like, let's see. Anything I'm thinking of off the top of my head? I think maybe we should look at RPGs, even though, like, I'm not, like, as inclined with many RPGs. Why not look at them? Why not look at, like, RPGs to play? I think I have a couple ideas of future RPGs to get in the future. You know, once the Switch loads it all. Again, good grief. Okay. Alright. Oh yes, my favorite RPG, Disney, Dreamlight Valley. I remember finding a god in Disney Dreamlight Valley. It's great. Lol. Or not. But while this loads, I'm looking at things. 1 second. Aw, that's cute. Sorry, I saw a cute thing. Okay. Okay. Alright, anyways. What we have, well, we brought up Sky earlier, but it's a free download. It's not really anything. Deltarune / Undertale would be interesting. I know all the spoilers of Undertale, more or less. I don't know, like, all of Deltarune, really. But, like, I probably would wait until, like, maybe Deltarune would be out. Okay, Pokemon, like, I think the only Pokemon I would be kind of get would be Legends Arceus, but that's about it. And Brothership, we've talked about Brothership. I'll probably, like, if Superstar Saga, then Brothership. That'd basically be what I would do at some point. What else? What else? Keep going, game. Thank you. Okay. What else do we have? Oh yeah, Tales of Grace's F. I don't know when we're gonna see it, but I will bring it up now. Bug Fables? Because A, I know people who like Bug Fables a lot. And B, with me and my Paper Mario kick, I mean, why not? And I think they just added, like, new stuff to Bug Fables, so I would get the full experience firsthand, baby. Yay. And also be kind of like similar to what me playing the other Paper Mario games like before. So like it wouldn't be a bad option to get at some point. Of course, you know, if I ever play Bug Fables, I'm expecting Auntie to like give me all the cool bug facts. I'm not gonna play this because I've barely seen it, but like Omori is a neat looking game, I will say. I've seen Dead play it on stream. It's quite depressing though. Be aware for like a lot of content warning for that game. The Slay the Spire, there's like Final Fantasies, which would take too long, and Persona as well. Those would just take a while. So not really a RPG I want to play anytime soon. There's To the Moon. I could play Skyrim, baby. I could be hip and finally play Skyrim like all the other people. Sea of Stars, I've heard, is kind of interesting a little bit. Xenoblade Chronicles 3, that'll be later. I'll get to 3 later. Like after 2, again, I've talked about this earlier, but after I do 2, it's gonna be a debate whether I do X or 3 next. But yeah. Like, 3 is on the radar. Dragon Quest. Poor Kingdom Hearts. Why the heck are you Cloud? That'd be fun to play if you weren't Cloud. I could play a D&D kind of game and play Divinity Original Sin 2. I mean, if anything, I like the reptilian creature on the cover. Or like the species you can have. Both. Final Fantasy X Cat Quest. Oh, you're actually like $3. Interesting. Nier could be interesting, but at the same time, like, not now. Yeah, anything else I'm thinking of? I'm kind of like running out of ideas. There's only so many games to really get. Yeah, In Stars in Time, and then like I said, Bug Fables earlier. Okay. I'll scroll down a little bit more, and then I'll probably like start the final phase. Oh yeah, Dokapon Kingdom Connect. I unironically want to get Dokapon Kingdom at some point and like try to play it with friends, because why the heck not? That'd be kind of fun to do. Oh yeah, Peglin. Yeah, I just watched someone stream Peglin. It looks kind of interesting as a roguelite. But yeah, I think I kind of got nothing, really, on what else I could add to this collection of stuff. So, how about we call, like, all the discussion talk there, and then let's see about, maybe doing a bit of a mini vote kind of thing. I'll probably make a poll in the Discord, about it, but I kind of want to do a poll on stream, if I can. But at the moment, we have... Well, actually, to be fair, I don't even have that. I can't really do that many games, like, on a poll. So, if anything... Here's what I'll do. I'll try to gauge interest with y'all, at the very least. So the games we have that I own already are A Hat in Time, Dust, Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga, Origami King, Tai 2, and Wonderful 101. Those are like the top games that I would probably want to play right now. Or like y'all would like me to see. Those would be like the top few. And then for games that I would buy for game playthrough purposes sometime soon, or like in the near future, Little Gator Game, Freedom Planet 2, Portal, Nico de Rico, and Cavern of Dreams. Those would be like just neat games to buy. And then Balatcho's like its own category at this point, so like, yeah. But yeah, with that said, any thoughts, feelings, and like opinions from chat that y'all would like to express about any or all of these games that we have brought up today? Out of morbid curiosity. Like, I'll try to give some of my final thoughts. Hat in Time, I think, would be a pretty solid one to play. Like, you know, to play another 3D platformer. Dust would be a neat little Metroidvania to, like, go through. Like, either of those would be really solid games to play first. Mario & Luigi Superstar Saga could definitely be, like, a palate cleanser to do after... Like, both Superstar Saga and Origami King would be good palate cleansers to do after Xenoblade 1 when I'm completely done with Definitive Edition. And then Tai 2 and Wonderful 101 are probably, like, in the same boat as, Hat in Time or Dust. Where that'd just be, like, a pretty solid start to, you know, the year. Like, a pretty solid start for, like, the first new game of the year to play. In terms of games that I can buy, I think the games that I have here that I would buy, like, I buy a little bit later. Because some of them are kind of, like, Little Gator Game I'm probably gonna get whenever the DLC comes out, probably. Freedom Planet 2 and... I feel like Freedom Planet 2 and Nico de Rico would probably be two games I would probably get, like, right now, potentially. And then Cavern of Dreams, like, I would, but, like, it's kind of short, so it'd be kind of, like, maybe a one-off, but we'll see. And then Portal, like, I would have to, like, play on my own, or also, like, try to coordinate with, like, Auntie or somebody with it. So that one has a lot more coordination with it. I briefly popped up feelings. I'd like to see Origami King most. It'd be something different, and also prime stream content with the puzzle elements. But also, I just feel like you really vibe with his humor. Okay. So, Origami King, like, again, like, Superstar Saga and Origami King would definitely be, like, a... I think, like, both of those, either of those would be good palate cleansers after Xenoblade. That's what I'm thinking, anyway. But Superstar Saga might be better as a palate cleanser. Also, we're going to put Portal chronologically. The co-op comes last. Okay. Alright, good to know. But yeah, I would have to, like, set that... Like, have a bit of setup with that anyway. But yeah, if anything, I want to look into Superstar Saga and Origami King to come after Xenoblade. I think that's where my heart is lying with either of those. So, like, a smaller RPG to play for me, in a way, and do that. And then, in terms of the games I have, like, Hat, Dust, Tai, Wonderful 101 would be, like, those that like, a game I would play on, like, the Monday slot. And then... Little Gator Game and Portal, I'm probably gonna hold off on getting until, like, good timing opportunity, as well as, you know, waiting for certain content to come out. 20 hours, that's a pretty good, that's a pretty solid length for a short RPG. And then I could be willing to, like, get something like Freedom Planet and Nico de Rico, like, sooner rather than later. And maybe Cavern of Dreams. Probably. And then, like, just so I can clarify with, like, all of y'all a little bit, like, I'm gonna... Oh, that's the wrong screen. I will play, like, other games like Crash 3, Mario Galaxy, Pac-Man World Repack, and, like, all that at some point. Like, I definitely wouldn't mind having Mario Galaxy be more like a spring thing. Like, start that in, like, somewhere in spring. Potentially. But, And then, again, Majora's Mask is one that definitely needs to, like, be figured out at some point. Like, try to figure out, like, when to play it and if and who I'm gonna play it with. So, like, those games I definitely want to have, like, a good priority, like, with at some point this year. It's just that out of the games that I have on this list, like, which come first? Which get, like, these, like, the games I have on my list are, like, kind of first come, first serve when it comes to, like, games to, like, buy, like, or games to play, games to buy, basically. So, yeah, that's basically what I'm going off with this. Just to make it clear. Majora's Max, I'll say, is probably best for fall of this year if you're gonna bring me along for the ride. Okay. Good to know. Yeah, I can wait till fall. Like, that's fine. That'll give me... But yeah, I don't stop commuting until after October. I'm sorry. Ah, that's oof, but... That is good, and also, to be fair, if you're doing it after October, that is after, like, that is around/after the spooky season, so I guess that would make sense. And also, to be fair, if I'm gonna play, like, something like Xenoblade for a while... Depending on when I do Xenoblade, that's gonna take up a lot. So, yeah. But yeah, if... Because I would like to play Majora's Max with you. At some point, but... And I also have to say, but I do also have Skyward Sword, which I said I was gonna do after anyway. But, like, I could do Skyward Sword next at some point. I don't know, I'll talk about that. That's a future me problem. Like, soon future me problem, I guess. But yeah, I'll talk about it. I'll think about it. Like, I did buy Skyward Sword recently, so that is a good backup I can have. Just to get some Zelda out sooner rather than later. Because, to be fair, I've kind of been holding it off for a while. Like, I don't think I played... My last Zelda game was September, so... I've kind of held off on Majora's Max for a while. But yeah, Hat, Dust, Mario, Origami Time... Okay. But yeah, with all that being said... Yeah. Here's what I'll do. I will make a poll... Like, several polls in the Discord... I'll add everybody for the record. I'll make several polls in the Discord related to, like, all the different things. I'll make a poll for either Mario & Luigi or Origami King. I'll make a poll for the 4 platformer action game kind of games I have. And then I'll make a poll for, like, games to buy. Just cuz. Maybe not all of the ones that I have on my list, but, like, ones that I will do in the future. So yeah, I think we've got that covered. Are we happy? I think I'm happy. I think I'm happy with the lineup for now. Yeah, I think I'm happy with the lineup for now. But yeah, I think that'd be good. But yeah, excuse me. But yeah, I think with that, I think that's where we'll wrap it up. Short stream tonight, but to be fair, I'm gonna have a long weekend. So yeah, that's gonna be fun. I do thank you all for watching. I do thank everybody for, like, for those of you who talked in chat to help me with my planning. I appreciate it a lot. Hope you like me rambling about my game library again. I know some of you have heard me ramble about my game library in the past, but I thought this would just be like a fun little gimmick stream to do. So, yeah, thank you all for coming out to the Husk Picks a Game stream. I appreciate y'all. If y'all haven't yet, I'll do it in Twitch. Join the Discord. You have to be 18 and preferably known me for a little bit. That's all I ask. And other than that, yeah, it's the place to be notified when I go live. And also, you know, when I make the polls in the near future, because you know me, I will make polls. And yeah, stream schedule. This weekend's gonna be a long one. Saturday and Sunday is Dead and Dragons Mario Party Jamboree tournament that I will be taking part in. So it's going to be quite the journey. And I think, so and I'll be streaming my end on both of those days, so pray for me. And I think maybe because of that, I'm probably not gonna do a Monday stream, just so I can recoup from the weekend. And with that, next Wednesday will be the start of Future Connected in Xenoblade Chronicles 1. It's the epilogue added to Definitive Edition. So we would do starting that next week. And then next Saturday, I believe we're gonna have a event kind of thing on a friend's channel. I don't think we've said much about it, but I'll let you know. It's related to, like, Make Way. I brought it up. So, yeah. Probably gonna be doing that next weekend. And then the Monday after that, that should be when we start whatever. That way, we finally some normalcy with a Monday stream. Amazing. But yeah, with all that, let's go find a raid target. I appreciate all of you for being here. If you haven't followed yet, do all that. Subscribe on YouTube if you haven't yet. Let's go find a raid target. Who to raid? Whoeth to raideth todayeth. Now Chigata's still alive. So, he's raided me several times, so let's go raid Chigata. He and other friends are playing Across the Obelisk. I think there's, like, new content in it from what I saw. So, let's go raid Chigata. Use Husk raid with whatever emotes y'all would like to use. And yeah, let's go send him all the love and care in the world. There you go. But yeah, with all that being said, I appreciate... That is the wrong thing. With all that being said, I appreciate all of you. Thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next stream, whenever that may be, and the next video, whenever that may be. Have a good one. Bye.